Congratulations! You've squirreled away a ton of money in your retirement accounts, and now you can retire early. But what if you're not yet age 59 and a half? All that lovely money that you've stashed away will be penalized 10% if you try to take it out early. Have no fear. There are exceptions to the age 59 and a half rule. Most won't apply, but one could be very useful. You are allowed to withdraw a series of substantially equal periodic payments. These payments may come from either an IRA account or a qualified retirement plan, such as a 401k. It should be obvious, but you can only withdraw from the 401k if you are no longer working for that employer. Mathematically, payments are calculated as if they will last the rest of your life. However, you are only required to continue payments for 5 years or until age 59 and a half, whichever is later. There are 3 methods to choose from. Choose wisely, as you may not be allowed to switch. First is the required minimum distribution method. Of the 3 methods, this is the easiest to calculate. First, pick a life table. These tables are an estimate of how many years you have left on this planet. If you are single with no beneficiary, choose the single life table. If you have a spouse or beneficiary close to your age, use the uniform life table. And if you have a spouse or beneficiary more than 10 years younger, use the joint life table. For example, let's say you're 50 with a spouse close in age. According to the uniform life table, the government thinks you'll live another 46.5 years, more or less. You have an IRA worth $2 million. 2 million divided by 46.5 equals around $43,000. This is your annual payment, which, if you like, you can take out in monthly or quarterly installments. The next method is the fixed amortization method. This method annuitizes your stash over your lifetime using a reasonable interest rate. This interest rate can be no more than 120% of the federal midterm rate, which fortunately is easy to look up. At the moment, that value is 1.2%. If you want to take out less, you can always use a lower rate. Next is the fixed annuitization method. First, an annuity factor is calculated. This factor is the value that would provide $1 annually for the rest of your life, growing at no more than 120% of the federal midterm rate. Note that for this method, a different life expectancy table is used. Finally, your account value is divided by the annuity factor to generate your annual payment. Does all this math sound complicated? No worries. Simply Google 72T calculator. Starting with 2 million at 50 years old. Here's the 43,000 from the RMD method. From the amortization method, you get 56,000. And from the annuitization method, you get the most at 71,000. Of the 3 methods, the required minimum distribution method will generate the lowest value. However, your amount is recalculated every year. The other 2 methods generate an amount that is fixed forever. Over time, your account should be growing in size, and you'll need extra every year to cover inflation. If you plan to take payments for a limited number of years, any method will do. However, if you plan on taking payments for the long term, consider the required minimum distribution method. A series of substantially equal periodic payments isn't your only option. If you have a Roth IRA, you can take out your contributions at any time without penalty. Also, if you're over age 55 and have left your job, you can freely take money out of that qualified retirement plan. Keep in mind, old retirement plans from old jobs and IRA accounts don't get this benefit. Good luck! If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. What other videos on personal finance would you like to see? Leave your suggestions in the comments below.